I don't want to be.
Hi everybody, welcome to RV Afterlife. Forgive me right up front, we're trying a new camera today and I'm not good with it. So today we are
That's why we look kind of wonky.
Yeah, we're a little sideways here, but today we're going to be
And she cut my head off again.
we're going to be touring Warm Springs Warm Springs Park, where the Budweiser Clydesdales are housed. So we're going to be here with our friends Joe and Hope. So I guess let's see how this goes with the new camera. So this is the Warm Springs Ranch. We are in Rocheport, Missouri. And they are very, very tight with security here. So they line us up and put us in a holding pattern until all the tour people arrive. What a beautiful place. Let's see if I can zoom in at all, get a better picture of it. The barns here are immaculate. Each room is a specific purpose, and they really go through a thorough examination before they start breeding these animals. The largest horse on the property weighs 2,200 pounds at Seattle. Perfectly clean stalls.
Blue device that you see in my hand right here. This little blue device is what we call a foaling alert device.
This wagon has disc brakes.
And to give them some time to relax and recover from that long journey. We didn't open up to the public until 2009. So it took a bit to get them ready and prepared just to start seeing the public once again into town. So that makes it nice and easier for our handlers as well as staff when it comes to haul and pay everywhere.
Feel like I'll get out of the way.
They can from time to time, but that's what all that training is for. So that is what we do pretty well. So many calendars.
These are the 3 high-dollar studs that we'll tell you about at the end of the video.
That's a great question. Where did the I'd like to point them out since we do have one of the hitches home for the time being.
How many hitches are there?
There's 3 hitches in total. We are home to the East Coast and the West Coast hitches. And of course that 3rd hitch is going to be located out of St. Louis at the St. Louis Brewery campus. That hitch goes by 2 different names, either the Midwest hitch or the St. Louis hitch. So that one goes by interchangeable names.
So when they come back, is it time for like shoes and all that kind of stuff?
So the shoeing season, we keep it every 6 to 8 weeks, no matter what they're doing. Since it's that time again, they're going to be reshoed. But if they're out on the road and it's that time, they'll reshoe them while they're out on the road. We stick with our schedules. That time this morning, right after we did some hard work with that training program, so that means they're here doing all that bathing. They'll get head to toe bath every week. But since we just did some work, we'll like to rinse all that sweat off of them and get a little more comfortable.
Just like the handlers, once we need it or not.
Stop. I was going to take you back more than that. So that bath process takes about 30 minutes to do a head to toe bath. We'll do all over mane and tail shampoo. So we're going to get the head to toe bath, mane and tail shampoo, and then they're going to keep those legs nice, dry, and white. We'll use a product called Quicksilver. Yeah, as you can see, he's got some dirty legs. Yeah. Chris right here, he's getting his toes redone. So what they'll do is they will clean those clips up, trim those clips back, just like you trim your fingernails. And then they'll re-put that new set of shoes on him when he's ready to start either training or being out on the road. So all of our geldings that are either a hitch horse or in training to be a hitch horse, they will always have those shoes put on. I was wondering. So you guys want to move this way? You guys can still take pictures so I can talk a little better. I feel like I'm not yelling at you all. Huh?
How much
Well, wait, silver is the first one doing the pieces. So like when people keep their hair bright, like there is credit or there is one, it's someone else.
Wow.
Oh, Quicksilver, yes ma'am. And the main and tail chain, 2 people using on there. That's what you put on horses and buy by the gallon. Logan, there we go. I've only seen him, I've met him like twice so far. That's how long I've been here. So Mr. Logan there's doing Mr. Prince's shoe, so it's gonna look pretty well at just like one in my hand after it's all said and done. So he's trimming that hoof back for us. He'll then attach one of these lovely leather pads to pretty well act as a layer of protection and a layer of cushion as well, preventing any rocks or debris from getting to the bottom of that sole. So every now and then there's some cool gaming fields going on. He actually got the name after the late great Cardinals baseball player, Mr. Stan Musial. Right? Happy here. No matter if you come this way, because he's actually going to go right to that open stall door. Thank you, folks. Going to be one of those 3 semis that are going to be traveling in that convoy whenever we're out on the road. So this semi is actually going to house all that tack, and it belongs to the West Coast hitch. So that back rear axle is going to be where that red, white, and brass Studebaker wagon is going to be setting on top of. And of course, you guys can get up close and personal with that wagon and look through that plexiglass to see all that gorgeous. And George will all go in a similar age fashion. And so they're going to start the breeding program. For like the moms or the babies? Actually, I think all these are first-time moms, so most of these moms are less than 5. Run around and fuck and play and have all kinds of fun. I think they spend so much time playing during the nighttime that they just sleep all day. Sounds pretty fun, doesn't it? They just have a big old sleepover, either picking out mom or sleeping. So we'll keep moms and babies together until babies are about 6 months of age. Typically when that mom starts that weaning process, like Miss Bunwell is already kind of started all the weaning along after it quite a bit, after it's a little over 5 months old right now. But during that weaning process, mom's already producing milk production. Things are actually trying to start to push mom out of the way to get the growth. So by weaning time, babies are typically already eating a full solid feed diet, being all up grain, half grass, or grain diet for them.
So this is Stan. A great addition to the tour is you actually get to touch one before you leave. Nice.
And ups and making them perked up out of his acronym.
There you go.
He's just falling asleep.
Oh, no, this is just what he does.
He's the one that you said was so lazy. He's the one that you said was so lazy. That is too funny.
Yeah, Stan this is what he does. Like, someone's like, oh, is he a brat? Yes. And he's very lazy.
So our tour today was $15 a person, and it was fabulous. We got up close and personal with the horses. The grounds here are gorgeous. I know there's lots of controversy going on about Budweiser, and we had non-refundable tickets that we bought months ago and decided to go ahead and do it. And you know what? I'm really glad we did.
So I want something there, and I want something there, and I want something. But then I gotta go and I gotta mow around it, and then I gotta take
Well, we were gonna do tree line all the way down. And then everybody, our friends have done this and, you know, they got, 8 trees. Well, here number 2 dies and then number 6 dies.
Any final thoughts?
No.
No? It is a pretty area, and I wouldn't mind even coming back here. The Budweiser farm, they say, is free at Christmas time, and it's really decked out, and you have free range to walk around the barn. So if we said if we're here in December, we've really screwed up. So we won't see it in December, but maybe somebody would like to go down and see them. Those horses are magnificent, and I just can't get enough of them.
So pampered.
Yeah, they are pampered. We saw them getting, well, you saw the video.
Well, I say pampered. That's just because it's the breeding farm that we toured today, their barns and stuff. But they're show teams. They have on the road 300 days a year, and there's 3 of them. And there's only 7 people that accompany the 10 horses and wagon and all the tack. So they not only have to maintain all that equipment, but they also have to get the horses ready for each performance. And from it takes them 5 hours to do that with all the tack, all the hair braiding, all the brushing. And 5 hours before every performance starts is when they start getting ready.
And one thing that I don't think was captured on the video that we did learn is that they only maintain 3 stallions at a time. They don't own the stallions. Sometimes they buy them, but at the end of the time that they are going to use them, they sell them.
Back to the original owner.
Yeah, usually back to the original owner. They don't let any of the horses that are born on that property become one of their stallions, because it would be in some webbing way interbreeding them. So they buy them from, she said, Belgium, Germany, all over the world. So yeah, there were 3 of them there, a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 9-year-old. So it's a scientific formula even as to who gets bred and when. So it was a good day.
They even have a formula for how the horses are named.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
I don't remember a lot about that, but anyway, wonderful day. Glad we went. It was, $15 well spent. So see you next time.
Toodles.
Bye. We want to say a special thank you to our friends Joe and Hope, who graciously invited us to camp on their property. It's a beautiful place just outside of Columbia, Missouri. Yeah, we were wowed by this. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you a little bit about the place. They've got a beautiful home, and if you hear construction noises, they're getting new siding, so that's what the noise is. Okay, so there's our home sweet home. We have yet to name that thing. I don't know. Roger calls it, or I guess we'll just refer to that. And so there's a lake. We didn't hear them, but Joe and Hope asked if we were disturbed by the coyotes last night. So there's the house. They've got a construction crew that's been working, and from the top of this hill we can see the sunrise in that direction.
We didn't though. We
didn't. We're not big sunrise people, but we could, and I'll try to include a few photos of the sunset if we get a chance.
You do whatever you want to do. Make whatever makes you happy. I'll treat you like my wife, whatever makes you happy.
That's a deal.
takes me 15 minutes to set up.